Duck Hunt is probably the second most recognizable black box game. This probably has to do with it being bundled with one of the most iconic video games ever made, Super Mario Bros., but it probably also has to do with it being a genuinely fantastic little light gun game. Something that should be mentioned with this game is that, like all games shown here, I've been emulating them for the sake of it being easier for me to record and play them than getting an NES and old CRT television, somehow figuring out how to record all that, and somehow getting all these games that, for the most part, Nintendo doesn't make much, if any, money off of. However, this makes light gun games, such as Duck Hunt, significantly easier, as I can just use a mouse instead of Nintendo's packed-in not a gun orange edition to shoot ducks with ease. So if I look like I'm actually good at this game in this footage, don't worry. I've played it on real hardware and I am not. In Duck Hunt, there are 3 modes. Let's start with Mode A, One Duck. The game begins with the iconic duck sniffing around before barking with shocking realism and jumping behind the bushes. Then, ducks will start appearing one at a time. You have 3 bullets to take them down. 10 ducks appear each round. For a while, you only need to shoot down 6 ducks, but eventually the amount needed to progress onwards increases. Mode B, 2 ducks, is identical, but you need to shoot 2 ducks at once. If you somehow manage to miss all of the ducks, the dog will laugh at you with general disdain. Finally, there's the 3rd mode. Mode C, clay shooting, is fairly self-explanatory. You shoot clay pigeons in about the same way you shoot the ducks. I don't have much else to say about it. Duck Hunt actually works really well in combination with Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Is an extremely active game, whereas Duck Hunt is relatively laid back. It's pretty clear why Nintendo decided to combine them. Of course, Duck Hunt is already a great game, and Super Mario Bros. Is an incredible game, so it would have been a great combination no matter what. But also, Super Mario Bros. Has almost certainly had more cultural impact than Duck Hunt, so it's a bit of a tie for Duck Hunt's game of legacy.